Do you ever feel like life used to be more beautiful? That childhood was magic. Long summer afternoons, having no responsibilities, having all the free time in the world. Somehow, even the boredom and the silence felt eventful and warm. You weren't rushing, you weren't scrolling, you were simply existing. And here is the truth: childhood wasn't any better. You were just present. Hi everyone, my name is Naomi and welcome to my channel. I recently have been seeing so many people talk about how childhood used to be so much better, and once we grow up, we tend to reminisce about the old good days and we romanticize our childhood because it was the only time in our life when we were forced to be present. You didn't have a to-do list. You didn't know what anxiety was. You weren't obsessing about being productive all the time, grinding, or trying to be as successful as possible to the outer eye. You noticed the small details of life. You watched the clouds just drift by. You noticed the light hitting the walls, the birds singing. It wasn't that the world used to be more magical. You were just noticing it more. You had time to be bored, and the boredom made you creative. It made you more attentive. You paid attention to details, to the world around you. But now, we are terrified of boredom. As we get older, we grow up, and yes, I hear you, our responsibilities increase. But here is the trap. What do you do right after coming home from school or finishing work? Finally, you have some free time, and what do you do with it? You flood yourself with constant input. Listening to a podcast while cooking, watching TikToks while being on toilet, watching an entire episode of a TV show while eating, and the non-stop scrolling while standing in line just to avoid social interaction. We don't give our mind even a second of silence. It's like we are terrified with being with ourselves, with our own thoughts. And don't worry, I've been there too. It's so easy to call this relaxing while you are just distracting yourself. You are just trying to avoid your own mind. You are trying to avoid yourself. Not only is this not relaxing, but it is draining you even more of your own energy. Constant input is draining you of all your leftover energy that you even had at the end of the day. With this, you are just avoiding stillness. You're avoiding silence. When you were a child, silence was your default. It was okay to be bored, but now you are terrified of being bored. The constant stream of content, even positive content, robs you of your inner voice. It's like you don't even have original thoughts anymore. You are just a collection of someone else's ideas, thoughts, trends, and voices. Even if you get an idea to do something, you are too scared to act on it because someone else might have done it already. But guess what? When you spend 8 hours scrolling on your phone, of course that's what you're gonna think. Every single day, if you spend 8 hours on your damn phone, how much content have you seen? How many different people have you seen? You've just become a consumer of someone else's life, and you are not even participating in living your own life. Childhood felt vivid because you were living in it. Now, you are just watching your life like it's a story someone else is telling. You are not living in the present moment. You are just reviewing it, judging it, comparing it to other people you have seen on social media, and this is what causes you to be unhappy. So you may ask, what can we do with this? You don't need to book another holiday. You don't have to quit your job and run and live in the forest. It's much more simpler than that. The simple answer is to be bored again. Don't be scared to be bored. Try turning off your music while you are going on your happy walk for at least one walk, and listen to your own thoughts. What is your own mind telling you? Try to eat your food without distracting yourself with watching something. Try to taste each flavor in your mouth while chewing. Chew more slowly, more mindfully. Don't pick up your phone and start scrolling while waiting in line. Try to notice the surroundings around you. Notice what your mind does when you let it wander. The child version of you is still there. It's still inside you, and it's waiting for you. You don't need more content, more noise. All you need is yourself. Presence is not about being perfect. It's all about being right here, right now, in this present moment, with no distraction. And when you do that, life will feel so much fuller. You will feel like a child again. Not because life changed, but because you did. Don't try to dim the light of your inner child. Listen to your inner child and embrace it. Now that you're older, no one can tell you no. I challenge you today, give yourself just 10 minutes of silence. Sit down and try to sit in complete silence with no distractions for at least 10 minutes. I highly recommend daily meditation because it's something that completely changed my life, and I feel so much better because it's just you. You are with your own presence. And if you don't feel good in your own presence, that's when you're unhappy. Because no matter what place you go to, no matter where you work, where you go to school, who you surround yourself with, in the end of the day, all we carry is ourselves. We carry ourselves every single day, everywhere we go, no matter who we are with. No matter how hard you try to distract yourself, you are with yourself every single second of the day. So be nicer to yourself and notice when it's just you. Watch how the world will soften. Not because the outer world changed, but because the inner world changed inside of you, and because you remembered how to be present. That will be all for me today. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video and that it gave you something. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye!